Welcome back. Joining us now, we have a pink plate lady, Cherie Rush, and physician Casey Kanka. Thank you for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
Okay, tell me, what is a pink plate lady?
Well, we are trying to get breast cancer license plates in the state of California. So we are at the point where we need people to pre-order the plates before DMV will make them.
Okay, and we do have a picture of the plates, which they're beautiful
great.
plates.
Yes. Yes.
So it says early detection saves lives. Why is this so important to get this plate on vehicles?
Well, for the 5 of us that started this, we're all breast cancer survivors, and we wanted a way to make an impact on a daily basis, not just in the month of October. People get breast cancer all the time, and we wanted to bring notice. So many people in California drive every day on the roads, and what better way to have a moving billboard? We can all, these license plates can bring awareness, daily to people on the roads to check yourself.
And you talked about the 5 founding members. How did you all meet, and how did this all come about?
Yeah, it's, different things. We, 2 of us started a breast cancer survivor sisters Facebook page. And so on there is how we discovered that other states, 34 other states, have a breast cancer awareness plate, and that California did not. So 5 of us decided, you know what, we're going to take this battle and we're going to get one. We need to have one for awareness and to bring attention to people. For me, I have stage 4 breast cancer, and I had a lump that I ignored for several months.
But you knew it was there?
I knew it was there, but I was 39. I didn't know anybody with breast cancer. I don't have any family history with breast cancer, and I was too young to have a mammogram. So I didn't know, and I was a busy mom. I had 3 little boys. So by the time it got so painful that that's when I decided to have it checked.
And Dr. Kanka, speaking on that, why is it so important for women to know what is normal for them and when they should go in and get checked?
I recommend to everyone that if you have breasts, then it's time to check them. So from a very early age, it's important to get to know your own breasts. Our breasts are dynamic and are always changing at different phases in our lives, and so it's really important to do regular self-exams so that you know and you can get to know your own lumpy bumpies. So it's something that is very important, especially as things change. And when you're doing your self-exams, it's important to notice if there's any lumps. It's important to notice if there's any skin changes, any redness or rashes on the breast itself or also on the nipple, as well as any discharge, abnormal discharge, like bloody nipple discharge, so that you can raise awareness for yourself and talk to your physician about it so that you can get some screening.
So those are self-exams, and that should happen pretty early on?
Yes, absolutely.
What age should you be to go and get a mammogram?
We recommend to start mammograms at age 40, and it's yearly starting at age 40, and then after that it needs to be individualized based on your history and that can be determined with your physician.
And so what should women do? Say you're giving yourself a self-exam, and you feel something kind of funny. What do?
Talk to your doctor.
Right away? Absolutely. Why do a lot of women choose not to?
Women are caretakers, and they're very busy, and I think a lot of times, as common as breast cancer is, a lot of people think that it's not going to happen to them. So I think it's really important to recognize that you are your own expert on your own body, and get in touch with your own body, literally, so that you can take care of yourself, so that you can take care of your families.
Cherie, what's the biggest misconception about getting a breast cancer diagnosis? And what was that experience like for you?
Initially, it was fear. And so when I went in for a routine lumpectomy, that's when my doctor realized that I was way worse off than he had thought. And so he had, and this was a surgeon, not, an oncologist, and he gave me news that I could die within 2 years. And I had little tiny kids. I had a 10-year-old and twin 8-year-old boys. And so that part was devastating. It's scary, but I put it off because it's not going to happen to me. I mean, I didn't know anybody with breast cancer. So, but you know, I went into it knowing that I had God on my side and I had strength there and I was not afraid. And so that's telling my boys that I was going to die was like the hardest part, I think. Knowing that, hey, I'm 39, how can this possibly happen to our young family? But then you buck up and say, you know what, okay, this is what it is. I'm not afraid. And, you know, honestly, nowadays, there's so many wonderful treatments. It's not a death sentence. But the early detection is huge. If you can catch it early, your chances of survival are way higher. And like for me, I have treatments every 3 weeks and for the rest of my life.
Wow. So let's go back to these plates. How does it all work? How many people have signed up so far? And is there a deadline, or can you just get them whenever you want?
So you go to pinkplate.org. Okay. So we have to pre-order the plates. We need 7,500 before DMV will produce them. And I think as of this morning, we were at like a little over 48,000. So 4,800.
Okay, I was going to say you're.
I wish. No, I wish.
So 4,800. Okay.
And so we're over halfway there.
Yeah.
And so our deadline is in July, but we're hoping we're going to get these numbers soon. So
that's not too bad though. 4,800.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Deadline is July. Okay, so get out there, get those pink plates. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
And sharing your story. And for more information on Pink Plate, just log on to pinkplate.org. Again, that's pinkplate.org. Up next, an author of a book series that's being turned into a movie. We'll be right back.